Rumors have emerged suggesting that Malia Obama, the daughter of Michelle Obama, has discovered concerning family secrets. These rumors have sparked speculation that Malia may not be the biological child of Barack and Michelle Obama. Imagine a world where every rumor or suggestion about the Obama family is not just idle chatter, but something that people believe could hide a hidden truth. In this piece, we explore the strange and surprising speculations surrounding one of America's most famous families. For years, there have been numerous rumors circulating about the Obamas, with some people believing that Malia Obama's recent decisions may have revealed something shocking and deeply hidden about the family. These revelations are more surprising than expected, and this is just the beginning of more surprises to come. The comedian's joke in 2014 sparked a widespread conspiracy theory that Michelle, a strong and confident woman, was not born female. Internet sleuths and sensationalists scoured pictures and videos, twisting them to support this claim. A mysterious envelope with purported proof of the rumors appeared on a journalist's desk, leaving them with the choice of sharing these secrets or keeping them hidden to avoid a major scandal. Although the claims defy the facts of her life, the theory continues to spread, fueled by doctored images and echo chambers on the internet. This theory is not just about Michelle, but also reflects the burden of years in the public spotlight. Some people have made outlandish claims about former President Barack Obama's personal life and his family, even suggesting that his wife Michelle and their daughters Malia and Sasha were not actually their biological children. These conspiracy theories are based on the lack of publicly available records and the privacy that a presidential family would understandably want to maintain. However, there is no credible evidence to support these far-fetched ideas, which go as far as claiming the girls might be clones created as part of a secret government project. Outlandish theories continue to spread, despite being debunked by fact-checkers and common sense. These sensational stories captivate people who are already skeptical or biased. Strangely, the same people dismiss any evidence that contradicts their beliefs, claiming it's part of a larger cover-up. It's crucial to distinguish between fact and fiction, as these rumors often surround public figures like the Obamas. The real stories behind their experiences, such as Malia's choice to use her middle name, reveal simpler yet significant human narratives, like dealing with fertility challenges, seeking independence, and navigating life's complexities. Malia Obama, the daughter of former US President Barack Obama and Michelle Obama, prefers to use only her first name to establish her own identity and avoid constant comparisons to her well-known father. This decision was made by her parents to give her the freedom to make her own choices and pursue her own interests without always being seen as Obama's daughter. However, this simple choice has led to unfounded speculations, with some people believing that it suggests something secretive or that she might not be the Obama's biological child, which is not the case. These theories suggest that she found out about this in a dramatic way, leading to tension within her family. Some people believe her real parents are actually her godparents, who were close friends of the Obamas. They think that because the Obamas couldn't have children, a secret agreement was made for her to be raised by them. According to this story, once she learned the truth, she chose to drop her last name as a way to embrace her true identity and distance herself from what she saw as family deception. Although there's no real evidence, these stories continue to spread, especially online. Some people who mistrust official information are drawn to these ideas, believing there's something hidden in the lives of powerful families. These wild claims are often connected to even larger conspiracy theories. Michelle Obama was likely just trying to live her own life away from her family's public role. However, those who enjoy conspiracy theories tend to see every one of her actions as part of a larger mysterious puzzle. As these stories spread, they become more exaggerated, ensuring the rumors about her name change continue to circulate. This fuels more sensational claims, and the theories never seem to go away. The name change itself was probably just a normal part of her experience at the University of Southern California. She talked about how her daughters have matured from young children to now exploring romantic relationships and becoming independent. She amusingly described how their interests evolved from being fans of boy bands like the Jonas Brothers to now dating real people, which shows how much they've grown from their childhood into more adult relationships. Barack Obama recalled the slightly uncomfortable dates his daughters had, with Secret Service agents discreetly monitoring from afar. This peculiar situation occasionally made his daughters feel a bit uncomfortable. However, despite the extraordinary circumstances they experienced, Michelle expressed pride in the close relationship her daughters have developed and their transition into confident, independent women. Michelle attributes this to her own mother's parenting philosophy, which emphasized the importance of being a parent. Raising her daughters wasn't just about childcare, but about equipping them to be responsible and capable adults. Michelle taught Sasha and Malia practical life skills that went beyond their time in the White House, such as making their beds, driving, and being caring and independent. While the public has always been interested in their lives, Michelle believes the challenges they faced helped shape them into the remarkable young women they are today. Living in the White House, although it may seem like a dream, had its own difficulties. The Grand Home, which represents American history and power, was not a typical place for children to grow up. However, Sasha and Malia found ways to be kids, playing games and having fun. The Obamas strived to provide their daughters with a sense of normalcy amidst their unique circumstances. Prior to moving to the White House, the family resided in a cozy Chicago apartment, much smaller than their new prestigious residence. Despite the high-profile nature of their position, Michelle emphasized their efforts to maintain a sense of normalcy for their children. The family's life changed significantly, but it also provided Sasha and Malia with remarkable experiences, such as global travel, witnessing historical events, and learning about diplomacy. In more recent interviews, Malia has discussed the valuable lessons she gained during her father's time in office, which gave her and Sasha a deeper appreciation of the world and the responsibilities associated with leadership. Michelle and her sister were able to have relatively typical teenage experiences, such as going to school, doing chores, and spending time with friends, despite the public's constant attention on them. This was thanks to their mother's efforts to protect their privacy and provide a safe environment for them to grow up in. As a result, Michelle and her sister have developed a mature global perspective at a young age. Additionally, they are known for their graceful and stylish conduct during public events, which they attribute to their mother's guidance. Most importantly, Michelle instilled in them the values of kindness, humility, and confidence, which they have demonstrated in their public appearances and interviews. As these young adults embark on their journeys, the world eagerly anticipates the paths they will choose. The balance their parents struck between managing major responsibilities and being present for their children has prepared them to embrace both the regular and exceptional aspects of their lives, empowering them to thrive in whatever direction they decide to go. Even though their suggestions weren't always implemented, the sisters were always given a voice during family discussions in the White House. To them, the White House was not merely a renowned structure, but a place they called home. Barack Obama once shared that despite living in a highly political environment, his daughters were more concerned about the everyday aspects of life. The Obamas created a warm and welcoming home environment for their family. As the first black family in the White House, their journey there was not always easy. However, they enjoyed activities like play dates, school events, and family movie nights together. Unlike some parents, Michelle and Barack were very engaged in their daughters' education, frequently communicating with their teachers and ensuring they were performing well in school. Michelle even shared that her sister missed one of Barack's State of the Union addresses due to needing to study for an important exam. Many people on social media applauded the Obamas' dedication to their children's education. Michelle and her sister were able to grow up in a balanced way, thanks to their mother's dedication to putting education first, even above major political events. Michelle also expressed gratitude to her own mother, Marion Robinson, who moved into the White House in 2009 to help raise the girls, providing them with a sense of normal family life despite their unusual circumstances. Additionally, Marion maintained her independence while living in the White House, doing her own laundry and teaching her granddaughters the same. At first, when Barack and Michelle asked the White House staff to let the girls do their own chores, it caused some concern, as the staff was accustomed to handling everything for the first family. However, over time, the staff got used to this arrangement and came to see the girls as regular children. Michelle and Barack played crucial roles in teaching their daughters valuable lessons and encouraging them to think deeply. The girls often spoke about the important lessons they learned from their father, especially the ones on kindness and understanding that he had inherited from his own mother. These core values were a significant part of the girls' upbringing. Michelle vividly remembered the emotional moment when she and her sister, who were 7 and 10 years old at the time, left for their new school under heavy security, making her wonder how their lives in the White House would shape their futures. Both parents supported their daughters in pursuing their own passions, with Barack always encouraging them to choose careers they loved and that would help others. Despite her own public role, Michelle's main focus was being a mother and supporting her family during Barack's presidency. In her autobiography, Michelle Obama provided a more in-depth look into her life, revealing how she balanced her public role with personal ambitions. Her story not only inspired many, but also highlighted the strength of her family's values and their deep care for one another. As an accomplished woman, she shares her experiences, offering valuable insights on personal development and career progression. She discusses how her family's unwavering support was crucial to her dreams. Additionally, she openly addresses the challenges and joys of being a working mother while serving as the First Lady, making this one of the most anticipated parts of her story. The book Becoming by the author provided readers with a candid and personal insight into her life, including her marriage and her desire for ordinary everyday experiences, such as taking a stroll in a park without being recognized or enjoying a quiet meal. The honest details presented in the book quickly made it a bestseller, with translations into numerous languages. The book offers a personal perspective on the author's challenges and aspirations, as well as those shared by many others who could relate to her story. She openly discusses her concerns about being a good wife and mother, her initial self-doubts, and how she dealt with others' perceptions. Michelle Obama's memoir provided readers with a candid and open account of her life, offering insights into her personal growth and future aspirations beyond her time in the White House. Readers were able to connect with her journey, finding parallels between her experiences and their own, from childhood to future goals. The book highlighted the influential role of her family, particularly the lessons and values instilled by her parents, who raised her in a loving but financially modest household in Chicago's South Shore. Michelle's father's struggle with multiple sclerosis showed her the significance of resilience, convincing her that no circumstance should prevent someone from reaching their full potential. Growing up on Chicago's South Side, where racial and economic challenges were prevalent, she learned early on the importance of education and perseverance. She and her brother shared a room divided by a simple partition, and it was Michelle who later introduced her to her future husband, Barack Obama. From a young age, she believed that education was a powerful tool. Her journey took her from being an ambitious student, often underestimated due to her background, to becoming a powerful voice at Princeton University and later Harvard Law School. She fought tirelessly against the societal obstacles and deep-rooted biases that sought to impede her progress and limit her opportunities. With unwavering determination, she advocated passionately for greater diversity, inclusion, and mutual understanding within the ivory towers of academia and beyond. Her trailblazing career trajectory reflected these core values, as she became the first African-American woman to hold the prestigious position of Associate Dean at the prestigious University of Chicago. Her subsequent work within the hallowed halls of the White House further demonstrated her steadfast dedication to the cause of education, particularly for underrepresented and marginalized communities. As a trusted advisor to the Obamas, she played a pivotal role in shaping initiatives like Reach Higher and Let Girls Learn, which aim to expand access to quality education and empower young people, both in the United States and across the globe. For the Obamas, education was not merely a means to professional success, but a fundamental family belief that was deeply ingrained in their ethos and worldview. Barack Obama's own formative years were characterized by a diverse and multifaceted background that instilled in him a profound appreciation for the value of education. From his early days at Occidental College to his esteemed tenure at Columbia University and Harvard Law School, Obama's academic journey was marked by a relentless pursuit of knowledge, a thirst for intellectual discourse, and a steadfast commitment to using his education as a tool for positive change in the world. Throughout his life, Obama has remained a staunch advocate for educational equity, drawing inspiration from the work of trailblazers like the pioneering African-American Associate Dean, whose legacy continued to shape the Obama's vision for a more just and inclusive educational landscape. Their collective efforts have left an indelible mark on the lives of countless individuals, inspiring a new generation of leaders to follow in their footsteps and champion the transformative power of education. Barack Obama's rise from community organizer to becoming the first African-American president of the Harvard Law Review was a testament to his commitment to leadership and education. His daughters, Sasha and Malia, were also raised with a strong belief in the value of learning. Malia pursued her passion for the arts, even taking a gap year to intern in the film industry before beginning her studies at Harvard. Sasha, on the other hand, transferred from the University of Michigan. She is now studying sociology at the University of Southern California. Many were surprised when she decided to would take a year off before starting college, as her family strongly values education. However, this break was about more than just school for her. She wanted to take time to discover herself, her goals, and her place in the world. Taking a gap year is common in other countries, but less so in the United States. She saw this time as an opportunity to step away from the White House and gain a different perspective on the world. One of the key things she did during her gap year was intern in the film industry. She had already dipped her toes into the entertainment industry with a summer job on the hit TV show Girls in 2015. That initial foray had only whetted her appetite for deeper involvement in the world of filmmaking. Determined to gain more hands-on experience, she was now ready to take the plunge and fully immerse herself in the industry. With a steely resolve, she landed a coveted internship at the prestigious Weinstein Company in New York City. This was a rare opportunity to learn the ins and outs of the film business from the inside. She dove headfirst into her new responsibilities, eager to soak up every aspect of the process, from the conceptual stage of script writing to the technical mastery of editing scenes. It was an invaluable chance to peer behind the curtain and witness firsthand the meticulous work that goes into bringing a vision to life on the silver screen. Taking a sabbatical from her studies also allowed her to step away from the structured confines of the classroom and the White House, where she had spent much of her life thus far. This gap year proved to be a transformative period of self-discovery, as she navigated the independence and freedom of navigating the professional world on her own terms. It was a time to reflect on her passions, explore new interests, and gain a clearer picture of the career path she envisioned for herself. When she finally began her studies at the hallowed halls of Harvard University, her experiences during that pivotal year had equipped her with a newfound sense of purpose and maturity. The lessons she had learned, both tangible and intangible, had prepared her to tackle the challenges of higher education with a level of focus and determination that set her apart from her peers. Her gap year had been a crucial stepping stone, shaping her into a more well-rounded, insightful, and driven individual, ready to take on the next chapter of her academic and professional journey. The internships and personal growth that Janine had undertaken before attending Harvard proved to be invaluable preparation for her studies in the Visual and Environmental Studies program. During her time at the prestigious university, Janine immersed herself in exploring the intersection of the visual arts, environmental awareness, and personal transformation. Her interdisciplinary approach and keen eye for detail caught the attention of her professors, who recognized her potential as a rising talent in the field. Now, as a Harvard graduate, Janine is starting to establish herself in the highly competitive film industry. Her recent work on the critically acclaimed Amazon series Swarm, collaborating with acclaimed actor and producer Donald Glover, has earned her significant recognition within the industry. Glover, known for his versatility and innovative storytelling, was impressed by Janine's dedication and the depth she brought to the writing process. In addition to her work on Swarm, Janine is also dedicating time to her own creative projects, including the development of a thought-provoking short film. Industry insiders have taken note of her exceptional writing skills and her ability to craft compelling narratives that explore complex themes. Janine's former co-creator on Swarm, Janine Neighbors, has praised her as a talented and passionate writer, noting her unwavering commitment to her craft. Amidst her burgeoning success in the film industry, Janine's personal life has also been the subject of close scrutiny, particularly due to her mother's involvement in the political sphere and life after the White House. Every word and action Janine takes has been closely watched, including a comment she made about American pride, which sparked a broader discussion about the role of public figures in shaping national discourse. Janine navigates this delicate balance, striving to maintain her artistic integrity while also being cognizant of the impact her work and personal life can have on the public consciousness. As Janine continues to make her mark in the film industry, her journey serves as an inspiring example of how the combination of personal growth, academic excellence, and creative vision can lead to remarkable achievements. With her talent, dedication, and ability to navigate the complexities of the public eye, Janine is poised to make a lasting impact on the world of cinema. Despite facing immense difficulties and intense public scrutiny during her time as the First Lady, Michelle Obama's mother, Marion Robinson, remained steadfast and lived by her well-known principle: when they go low, we go high, regardless of any criticism or attacks leveled against her family. Mrs. Robinson, a pillar of strength and resilience, stood by the Obamas with unwavering support and grace, inspiring many with her dignified and principled approach to the challenges they faced. As the Obamas settled into their post-presidency life, they continued to share more intimate moments with the public, allowing the world a glimpse into their personal lives. During a virtual interview with Conan O'Brien, Michelle spoke candidly about how how their family spent quality time together during the COVID-19 lockdown. She explained that while the extra family time was initially great, she and her sister Sasha eventually grew weary of having their parents around all the time, as the confined living situation started to take a toll on their personal space and independence. The family's most profoundly challenging moment came in May 2024, when Marion Robinson, Michelle's beloved grandmother, passed away. Mrs. Robinson had always been a source of unwavering strength, support, and wisdom for the family, and her departure left an indelible mark on the Obamas. The loss of this cherished matriarch was deeply felt by the entire family, particularly by Michelle and her daughters, even years after their time in the White House had ended. Despite the immense personal and public trials they faced, the Obamas continued to motivate and inspire countless people with their unwavering dedication to public service and their remarkable resilience during the most challenging periods of their lives. Their ability to maintain their composure, compassion, and commitment to their principles, even in the face of intense scrutiny and adversity, has cemented their place as role models for many around the world. The persistence of such conspiracy theories surrounding the Obamas and their family reveals a troubling phenomenon in our society. These unfounded claims not only speak to the calculated efforts of those who seek to sow division and undermine the truth, but also highlight the deep-seated biases, fears, and insecurities that exist within certain segments of the population. The willingness of some individuals to cling to false narratives and unsubstantiated allegations, despite overwhelming evidence to the contrary, reflects a worrying trend. This trend is rooted in a variety of factors, including the proliferation of misinformation and echo chambers on social media, the erosion of trust in traditional institutions and authorities, and the polarization of political discourse. Furthermore, these conspiracy theories often tap into broader societal anxieties such as fears of change, perceived threats to one's identity or way of life, and resentment towards those perceived as outsiders or elites. By scapegoating the Obamas and their family, some individuals seek to find easy answers to complex problems and to assert a sense of control in a rapidly changing world. Addressing this challenge requires a multifaceted approach. Greater investment in education, particularly in the areas of media literacy and critical thinking, can equip individuals with the tools to navigate the information landscape and identify misinformation. Additionally, a renewed commitment to fostering empathy, compassion, and mutual understanding can help bridge the divides that give rise to such conspiracy theories. Ultimately, the persistence of these conspiracy theories is a symptom of deeper societal issues that must be confronted head-on. By working to address the underlying biases, fears, and insecurities that enable the spread of false narratives, we can build a more informed, resilient, and cohesive society that upholds the values of truth, justice, and human dignity. Remember to like and subscribe for more informative videos.